Greetings, family. Just wanted to holler at y'all right quick about organics, man. Hear a lot of talk. But we all hear a lot of talk. You into this holistic living. Eventually, you're gonna run across the topic of organic foods, the benefit of shopping organic, what are the pros and cons of shopping organic versus buying chemically treated, altered produce. A lot of people are concerned about the prices, and a lot of people say there's no real difference between organic and inorganic, and that it's a scam, and it's just way too expensive to shop organic. So I just wanted to look at it for a minute. We're gonna look at this like we don't have to speculate. We're gonna actually compare some inorganic food with organic food. See if there's a difference. I just so happened to run out of ginger recently, so I ended up having to go get some regular ginger from the grocery store as opposed to get it from the farmer's market like I normally do. So let me show y'all something, just so we can see that sometimes there's a big difference. Pardon me, I'm drinking ginger right now. Here's my one bunch of organic ginger that I picked up. Normal size ginger. I don't know what's going on with this light. Okay. Ginger root. Organic. Here we have what's left of the bunch that I had from the Kroger or Publix, whichever one I picked this shit up from. I don't know what's going on. Stupid light. Yeah. See that? Now let's look at them side by side. What's the first thing you notice? Probably the size difference, right? Look how fat these bulbs are. Little branches on this root, man. Look how fat they are compared to this one. The fuck, man? Why the fuck is this shit so big? Really? Then the color. Next thing you notice, this one is considerably lighter, and it lacks the brown lines. See the brown stripes this ginger got? This one got stripes, but they don't have no color to them. Major differences. Biggest difference though. Let's get into it. Crack this shit open. Find a good bright piece, yeah. Inside my organic ginger root, it looks like this. Wait, I hope y'all can see that. Let me get it a little fresher. Okay, that's the inside of the organic ginger root. I hope that's not too close or too far for y'all to see it. Very golden yellow, almost pineapple color. Here is the inside of the regular root. Well, I should call the organic the regular, and this is the irregular. This is the non-organic. Look at that, very gray, off-white looking color. It must be my battery or something. Yeah. Weird looking, actually, if you're used to looking at regular yellow ginger, like, Empress was almost scared to use this shit because it just looks so weird. But yeah, there's a major difference there. What the fuck is going on with the color? Why is this shit gray? Why the fuck is this shit so fucking fat? There's a mutation that's taking place. Something is wrong. That shit is not the normal size. You already know that most of the shit we buy already, whether it's organic or not, is already bigger than it's supposed to be because it's been cultivated. Refer to the hybrids video if you ain't seen that. I made a whole video breaking down this shit. But some of this shit is just humongous, like unnaturally large. You ever seen regular inorganic collard greens? Why are they so much bigger than organic collard greens? And you'll find a lot of shit like this. Like, these are not exceptions to the rule. Like, it's normal to find inorganic produce that's larger than regular produce, less tasty, like less flavorful. See, this is my point. We're quick to say that organic food is just as healthy as inorganic, that the health is not necessarily compromised just because you're using pesticides and shit. Well, I beg to differ, because from what I know about hue and color in my food, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, that this is the indication of nutrient content or activation potential. This is life force energy. You see what I'm saying? That's one of the main concerns with cooking your food. Once you boil something that's green and you end up with a pot of green water and a plate of brown leaves, you better off drinking the green water. The color is where the life force energy is. So you can't tell me that this gray shit is just as healthy for me as this yellow shit. It's just not the same. The taste is different. They're different, in the taste of organic and inorganic food is different. Not all the time, but sometimes. So that's not my message. My message is not you gotta buy organic. No, my message is be careful of the things that you buy that are not organic. You can get away with some things. I'll put up a link, or I'll put the little picture up where there's a list of 12 foods that you should definitely buy organic. And when I looked over that list, that made sense to me. Those are the type of foods that I always buy organic. Thin-skinned foods. Ginger, very thin-skinned food. See, I already know I'm gonna have to peel this before I can use it. But the skin is so thin, is that really gonna help? Does it matter? But thin-skinned fruits, leafy green vegetables, things that are being directly sprayed. Some shit don't have any covering at all on it when they treat it. So these are things that you might want to consider. Go ahead and buckle down and spend that extra $1 or $2. This organic ginger was $3.99 a pound at the farmer's market. Now, I don't even know how much this was, but what could it be? Like $1 less? $2.99? Even if it's $1.99 a pound, are you really willing to sacrifice? I mean, do you really want something mutated just to save $1 or $2? Do you want something that's been genetically altered, something that's unnatural? Just look at it again. Do I need to show you again the difference? I mean, this is a pretty substantial difference. It's not like a slight difference. Like, you could just look. If you saw these next to each other, you want to know why did they look different? You think this one came from a different place than this, and maybe they did. I don't know. I just know that this shit is regular fresh garlic, and this is how it always looks. Even at the farmer's market, the garlic they sell looks like this if it's not organic, and the organic looks like this. Inside is yellow, outside is brown. This shit is gray and beige. So that's all I got, man. You know, those who think it's too expensive, I haven't had a problem maintaining this lifestyle since I started this. And I don't think I'm more well off than anybody out there. I'm just as broke as the rest of y'all. but I prioritize. There are some things I might sacrifice so I have an extra dollar or two to spend on my ginger. And that's what we need to be looking at. If you're watching me right now, you got something you can sacrifice already. You don't need that internet, but you need to eat unaltered, unmutated food. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? That's not, which one is better? What's more important? So if it came down to it, where I had to sacrifice my cable or my internet connection or my cell phone, I guess we got a lot of bullshit we don't need, even some of us naturalists. So, like I said, this ain't no anti or pro organic video. Like, this is just to be aware that there are definitely differences. So don't trick yourself into thinking it's all the same and it's some scam and we just, I don't have anything to gain by telling you to buy organic food. I don't make a dime because you choose organic. But, so I'm just telling you this because I know for a fact from doing this for years that some things are definitely not in their natural state anymore. So you just might want to be aware of that, so you can make the best decisions. Always just look at the difference, compare the two. When you're in the grocery store, the farmer's market, so you might not even have that option in the grocery store, because if your grocery store is like mine, they keep all the organic food in one little section away from everything else. But at the farmer's market, the organic bell peppers are right next to the inorganic. So you can just look at them and see the difference. You can look at organic food and see a difference. Like, what else do you need? You don't even have to test it in the lab to see if the nutritional value is the same or how many pesticides they used or none of that. You can look at it and see the difference. So let's just keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? That's not complicated at all. So that was my PSA for the day. Be careful of what you're ingesting. Some of this shit, you can do better. It's all about, your priorities and where are you shopping. If you ain't going to the farmer's market, I don't know why you're not, but maybe you could bypass the farmer's market and go straight to the farm. Some of y'all live in an area where there's a local farm right in your area. If it's 20 or 30 minutes away, you can just go to the fucking farm. Skip the middleman, fuck the market. So, learn how to shop better, do your research, and be healthy. Peace.